Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back, our old friend. It has been a while. Hello. How's it going, Sunhold? How's it going, Ryan? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it may be for you all. I hope you guys are doing well. We are back yet again for another stream. And I think I said I was going to go live Wednesday. That didn't happen. So this is our first stream of the week. I'm not sure what other decks we're going to create and make, but we'll try and play. I know that there is a new event that did start, which I have been doing a little offline, some of the solo missions, just to try and get caught up. Yeah, I heard, yeah, Pokemon Champions is officially out. I think it is on Nintendo Switch 1. I do have a Nintendo Switch, but I wanted to honestly buy a physical copy, and preferably a physical copy for the Nintendo Switch 2, assuming that there is a physical copy for it. It would be nice to try out Pokemon Champions, I'm not gonna lie. So maybe I'll look into actually getting a Nintendo Switch 2 very soon, and maybe we can try that out. I'm not sure if anyone has actually played it. Any of you guys have played Pokemon Champions? What do you guys think about it? If you fancy Pokemon Champions versus, say, Pokemon Pocket, of course they are completely different. These are all, it's a completely different game altogether, right? But, you know, curious, I suppose, on what you guys think. I've yet to play it, but I've seen a little bit of videos. All right, let's go ahead and do some solo missions. I don't think I've beaten this. I have beaten it. Funny enough, a 19 trainer Mega Mawile might be the way to win this easily. How's it going, Mike? Yeah, it'd be nice to try out Pokemon Champions. It looks like it could be a fun game and a good experience. You guys will have to let me know how it is. How does it feel? Right now? Wait, what does right now mean? What do you mean by right now? Let me see. Wow. Go ahead and move that. Let's do this. So today is what? Saturday, right? I'm going to see what decks we can actually make and what we can play. I have written down still Magmortar and the new Electivire, and that's pretty much it. And since we are in the 11th, it is the 11th day of the new month. It basically means that ranked mode is coming out very soon. And the new trailer for the next expansion, I think, is also dropping very, very soon. That's our first attack. Yeah, Mega Mawile, man. Mega Mawile, for if any of you guys need a Pokemon to help out with the new solo missions, I think solo Mega Mawile is a good, safe play. For one, you don't have to worry about being swapped out to the bench or having your bench Pokemon be attacked by Mega Slowbro and losing because of that. But it's very simple to play on just AI mode, right? AI mode is always going to either just Cyrus. They can heal, Guzma, Adamant, Lucky Ice Pop, all that. They have lots of survivability, right? Lots of survivability with insane ramp potential on top of that. So, very cool. Very cool to see. They've lost all energy now. Man, we're good. We are looking clean right now. I don't know if I want to make... Mega Gengar. I don't know if I want to try to make Mega Gengar work. I'm gonna be quadrillion% honest. I don't think I want to make Mega Gengar work, considering that it just has not been working out at all. all the times that we've tried it. We've tried it like 3 different times, no? Honestly speaking, I think I am going to close the book on Mega Gengar and give up on that. And, you know, let it be what it is right now. Let it be what it is. Let's go again. We got 2 more fights to do, and then we'll open up some packs and see what we end up getting out of these. I'll take a look at some of the other Pokemon that we have that we can try out, other Pokemon cards. But like I said, we do have Magmortar and we have Electivire that we can try. So we'll take a look at those cards and see if we actually have 2 copies of each, and see if we can make it work. See if we can make it work. Mega Main Electric. Am I saying that correctly? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I remember I made a video and I think people were trying to correct me saying that I was mispronouncing it, which in all fairness, I mispronounce a bunch of Pokemon names, unfortunately. That was another variant we were going to play. We did play Mega Main Electric, assuming that's how we say it. We did play that. And I think we were going to try out the newest version. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. I'll take a look and see what we got first and foremost. Man Electric. It's man. Like man. Man Electric. I guess that makes sense. I'm adding 2 E's, technically. We'll see. Maybe we play it, maybe we don't. I know we've already played a variant of Man Electric before. We played it with... what did we play it with? Oricorio, I think, and someone else. Anything Jolteon is obviously going to be fast, though. No surprise. Like a Mawile sealing the deal. Not bad. Alright, that's 2 out of 3. We got 1 more. One more, and then we can open up some packs here. Boom, 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 boom. Bear with me here as I look through all the Pokemon decks we can create. I think we've played every Mega, right? Yeah, we've played every Mega so far. There was only 5 this update. Electivire. I don't know what the new Electivire does. Oh, if Electivire is on your bench, its attack also does set 20 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. It might be a while. I mean, we can maybe make it work. I'll try. I kind of see some potential. Have I pulled any new shinies? I have not been opening up the packs for Mega Shine. So because I already got all the cards for Mega Shine and I was like, okay, I'm good, I'm done, I don't really need anything else, we started going back and opening up the Fantastical Parade expansion. So unfortunately, I apologize, we have not been opening up Mega Shine because we've already completed it. But I did want to make sure that we're able to actually finish up Fantastical Parade, because there's a lot of cards from Fantastical Parade that we only have one single copy, and that's it. So we're trying to get 2 copies at least, just for future use case scenarios, because there might be some cards that we want to actually include 2 of, and we don't really have 2 of. Not because Mega Shine sucks. I don't think Mega Shine is awful in any way. But there are a lot of cards, especially like EX Pokemon as well from Fantastical Parade, that we don't have 2 of. I don't know if Mega Kangaskhan is from Fantastical Parade. I can check real quick. It is, but I only have one single Mega Kangaskhan, for example, right? That's just like a prime example. If I'm looking at Fantastical Parade and I'm looking at, say, EX Pokemon, I think I only have one Blacephalon. I think I only have one Mega Kangaskhan. I think I only have one Mega Swampert. I might have 2, who knows? But there's like a lot of EX Pokemon that I only have 1 of, for example. And some of the non-EX Pokemon that I would like to play and make decks with, but we just don't have 2 copies of, right? So we're trying to go back, get a little bit. I think I only have a singular Salamence. Now, I don't think anyone's playing Salamence. It's 2 energy, 150 damage. Or it's 2 colorless energy, or 2 different types of energy. 3 energy total. But, you know, it'd be nice just to collect some of these. All you need is one. But there's still a lot of cards that I'm missing. I'm just trying to complete the collection. But I get what you mean. I see what you mean. And there you have it, chat. Like I said, if you guys do need any option... If you guys do need any option, definitely do the Mega Mawile. That is insane. 3 for 3 with really no struggle at all on clearing these. Definitely recommend it. All right, I think that's it. Oh, we got more. What cards do I really need? I'm not too sure. If I'm looking at Fantastical Parade, for example, right? And I go to, where is it? Booster pack. We're going Fantastical Parade. And then I look through based off of number of cards. Let's see. So for Fantastical Parade, I only have 1 Teal Mask Ogerpon. I only have 1 Mega Swampert EX. I only have 1 base Swampert. So in the future, if we ever want to play this Swampert, discard a random energy from among the energy attached to all Pokemon. I can't play that card. I can't play Chestnut. You know how like sometimes in the future, for future expansions, you come back and play older cards you never thought you'd play? Like you're like, I never thought I'd play Roserade, but now 2 expansions later, I want to put 2 of these in the deck. I can't put 2 of them in the deck because I only have 1. So we have like look at all these 1 cards we have. Only 1 Alolan Raichu, 1 to Aurorus, 1 of the Zapdos. We only have 1 Kirlia. I mean, that's a stage 1 though. 1 of the new Guzz we have. 1 Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. We have 1 Mega Kangaskhan, 1 Salamence, 1 Lugia. So we have the one. I guess these don't really matter too much. I guess I do have another Mega Swampert actually. I have the full art, so I guess that helps. But yeah, you can kind of see where we're at right now in terms of getting or only having 1 copy, which is why we're opening up packs, trying to do that. I could add them to my wish list, and I probably should just so I can get any. But yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm pretty much opening up Fantastical Parade for a good bit. How's it going, Caroline? Game is still so clunky. Pokemon Pocket, there can definitely be some more quality of life updates, changes they could add, but Yeah. Like a dark mode. A dark mode would be nice. Probably speaking to them. Small minority right there with that feature, but might be some other things up on the list first. Yeah, I mean, if you have copies, Ryan, you can just share them my way, if anything. Maybe after I open up these packs, I'll go back and just add all of those cards onto my wish list to make it a little bit easier, just so I can keep track of what cards I need as well. And in case anyone else wanted to actually share anything in the future, then, well, that's also an option, which is nice. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll update it. I'll update it. Dang, we are getting a lot of these, huh? Interesting. I don't know if that room is still good or not. Open. Shout out, that's our second one. Go ahead and clean that out. All right, let's hopefully get one of the new ones. Come on. There we go. That's the chase card, right? Slowpoke, headbutt. Not that we need it. Mega Slowbro is the obvious final evolution, but it's cute to get the Slowpoke. Very cute, very adorable. I like it. I'm a fan. Slowpoke, the Mega Slowbro deck is one of my favorite from the new expansion. Very simple to play, very satisfying as well. So hopefully we'll be able to get another Slowbro here, or Slowpoke rather. We can further expand on that. Oh, Haxorus. This attack does 20 more damage for each benched Pokemon. So it's kind of like a Mega Altaria, right? But you only lose one. You only give the opponent one prize when they end up taking you out, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Another Haxorus. Ooh, that's good. So we have basically, I can buy the other Slowpoke, but we're missing one more common card. We've got the chase card out of the way. The Slowpoke. We can buy the other chase. We're looking for that one. There it is, Electrike. This Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. 30 damage and 10 to itself. Not too shabby. Alright, so now we can technically just buy the other Slowpoke and we're good to go. However, I'm not going to buy it yet. I'm going to keep opening packs for the time being just to see if we can get either another Slowpoke or an Electrike first. And then we'll just buy the other copy. Yeah, I might have to do that as well, Mike. That's usually how this goes. It is good. That's a good quality of life feature that they've added recently, where you can actually just buy the other card you need. Because before, I don't think it used to be like that, right? Very good. There it is. Electrike. I remember before, I'd open up like 50 plus packs trying to find that last chase card. But now, thankfully, they give you at least one shop token so you can actually buy one of the items. Definitely helps out quite a bit. Definitely helps out. Alright. Let's get this last one. And that is all she wrote. Let's go to the shop. We'll buy the other Slowpoke. Very cute. And then I want to actually change. Oh, but this Slowpoke can attack for 20 damage though. But would you ever want to do that? Maybe not. I don't know. Would you ever want to attack for 20 damage? You'd rather just swap to the man's hike and start building up. So I could put these two. Oh, no, never mind. That's griefing. As cute as the Slowpoke is, chat, I can't have it in the deck. The new one, this one here, is still better. Mainly because it has a 1 retreat cost. So if I start with it, I can put 1 energy on it and then swap out and go to the man's hike. The other one is a 2 energy retreat cost. So sadly, it's not really usable, I think, for like competitive play. Unless I'm hoping to just roll Misty and then land some heads there. 2 energy to attack and 2 energy to retreat is too much. Unless I put some inflatable boats in the deck, like 2 of them. Which would hopefully make up. But then Slowpoke is still better with the 1 retreat cost. Yeah, it's okay. We got the artwork. It looks cute. Right? At the very least, it looks cute. Alright, so let me go back. Let me do the fantastical parade thing I said. I can also hit up Mega Shine too. Why not? Alright, so wishlist that. Wishlist this. Wishlist that. Teal Mask Ogre Pawn. Swampert. Like, all of these cards you guys are seeing is from Fantastical Parade, right? I don't think there's a single Mega Shine Pokemon that I'm looking at right now that I only have 1 of. These are all Fantastical Parade that I am just behind on right now. Let me go ahead and add that as well. Mega Kangaskhan, Lugia, Tornadus. And then these are the 1-stars that we're getting into. Wow, do I actually have... Wait a minute. I might actually have everything for Mega Shine. Let me get rid of Fantastical and look at just Mega Shine now. Yeah, I basically have... I'm only missing 2 full arts. That's the Rev of Room and the Miltank, and that's it. Everything else I'm pretty much done with. I have all copies of. So yeah, all the other cards that I was looking for was basically Fantastical Parade. So... yeah. I guess I can just keep adding. We have more spots on the wish list anyways. Might as well try and finish Fantastical Parade as quickly as possible. There you go. That's part of the reason why we're continuously opening still. Alright, let's jump in. Let's play some games. Zoroark, Darkrai, Igglybuff, Professor's Research. Mega Gengar, I am just giving up on. Get rid of this one as well. Alright, so you're giving me a deck list. You're making my job a little bit easy right now because all I have to do is copy and paste, right? But I do want to try out the Electivire, or at the very least, look at the Electivire. Surprise attack. If Tails, it does nothing. So why do you want Zoroark? And which Zoroark are you talking about? This one? The Elusive Trickery? Where we can just be invincible after knocking out the opponent? Because that seems like the good one. You want 2 Darkrai's and a Darkrai EX with the Igglybuff. And if we're running Igglybuff, I already know which Darkrai you want. I don't know about the EX. You put Copycat twice in there. Wait, you want double leaf as well? Why? Training area that only benefits Zoroark though. And I guess you can go training area. Go with the new Zoro Ooh. This one. Flip for 40 damage. I mean, sure. So we got Double Leaf, a Cyrus, a Guzma. I kind of like Sabrina and Cyrus. That might top it all off right there. Huh? Oh, energy. We're gonna go dark. I forgot I turned that feature off for automatically selecting the energy. So we have to manually select, which is perfectly fine. It doesn't mess up like dragon type decks and whatnot. It doesn't mean we have to do that ourselves. Zoroark. You want Trainer Red in the deck as well. Trainer Red. Sabrina is an endgame card, IMO. Sabrina can be very... Sabrina and Cyrus are like staples in every deck. Maybe no Leaf then. If we're gonna go Trainer Red. I haven't seen anyone play Red in such a long time. Alright, we've got the deck. With our own little tiny addition of Sabrina over Double Leaf. Because Sabrina's so good, right? Say if someone's in the active spot, I can Sabrina into a bench Pokemon and get a hit or a kill with the Zoroark. That'd be clutch. Or you can put like Sabrina's good early and late game. Very good both ways. Okay. Now I want to look into... You need Leaf, who knows you will get bricked. Oh, I see what your point is. Because you might be starting with double Darkrai's. But why Darkrai EX? Because you want some kind of EX. The Darkrai's that put you to bed are not going to be attacking at all, I don't think, ever in the game. I mean, you could, though. You could tap. Double Leaf. If we're going to go Double Leaf, I'd rather get rid of Guzma. Forgive me for that. We'll be protected anyways because we have Zoroark. So I'm going to go double... double Leaf over Guzma, but I want to keep that Sabrina. And then we'll do one more deck here. Do one more deck. The extra 20 damage, yeah, I guess so. All right, let's see. So my game is messing up. Give me a second. Hopefully that can fix it a little bit. So we are gonna go Professors, Pokeball, Sabrina, Cyrus, Copycat. We're gonna go Magmar, the one that can stoke and build up energy, double. And then we're gonna go Electabuzz, the one that can also build up energy. And then for the evolution, we're gonna go with Magmortar, the new one, for 3 energy. And it says if Electivire is on your bench, it does 20 more damage to each of the opponent's benched Pokemon, right? And then we're gonna get the new Electivire one, where it says if Magmortar is on your bench, this attack does 70 more damage. This is not really a new one though. Wait, no, it is. It is. So we're doing 120 with this new Electivire with Magmortar. Now I'm trying to think about how we should go about doing this. Yes, we got both of them built. Sabrina's Copycat, whatever. What else should we throw in? Both have 130 HP. I could Giant Cape them both up. Both of them can charge up. The problem is both are also 2 retreat cost, so I might need Leaf to retreat out. Because if I'm generating lightning energy first, I don't want Magmortar, and if I'm generating fire energy, I don't want Electabuzz, so I might also need double Leaf in the deck for this one, which is funny to say. I don't know if you need Volkner. I don't think we need Volkner because we're not losing any energy. I could throw baby Pokemon in to prevent us from starting with one or the other, right? I could throw in like Magby or Pichu. But because these Pokemon both self-ramp, Magmortar will be able to put 1 energy on Magmar, self-ramp to 3 energy, and be able to start swinging in with Magmortar, right? Ready to go immediately. Electabuzz doesn't even need to charge because we only need 2 energy on Electivire, technically speaking. So I could throw in a different Electabuzz that has maybe a shorter retreat cost, right? Electabuzz with the 30 attack damage. 1 energy retreat, that might also help. But I think we do need that stoke on the other one. Put a Teal Mask or a Poke Center Lady to protect us from going to bed. So it's 2 colorless, 1 fire, 1 lightning. I could go Pichu. Your opponent kills a Pokemon, puts my energy in the trash. I don't think they'd kill Magmortar before I can get at least 1 energy on Electivire, though. Volkner. Attach 2 lightning energy from your discard. I don't know. I don't think I need it, but a training area, because we're running both stage 1, seemed good. We're going to go from 70 to 80 or 120 to 130, which is good because 130 is a threshold to knock out other Magmortars or other 130 HP Pokemon out there. I think some of the legendary beasts, the dogs, are running 130 HP. Actually, I think that's just Raikou. Raikou has 130, I think. I think Entei and Suicune are both at 140, unfortunately. I don't know. This deck seems a little interesting. Probably not my best built deck. Is the game still running on 20 cards per deck? Yes. That's the deck. The double leaf strat, man. I used to love running double leaf Hence the reason why we have 2 full arts for it, but I'm starting to hate having it. But I think this deck might need it. The heavy retreat cost, I don't know what energy we're going to start with. We need to make sure we have a perfect start. No, the deck shouldn't be slow built because we have Pichu. We can try it out. We can see how it goes. We'll start with the Zoroark deck first. So we got the Zoroark deck on the right side for you guys, if you guys want to take a look at that. And I'll take a screenshot of this as well, just so I have it on the records so we can actually put it down. So Zoroark, win-loss ratio top left. And then Magmortar plus Electivire. Put that on the list as well, just so people know what we are getting ourselves into today. But those are the decks. Deck lists are on the right side of the match, or on the screen for you guys. I think that event is already done with. The other one? Yeah, we're just waiting for ranked mode to come out right now, which I'm not sure when ranked mode drops, but this is it. Let's try it out. Maybe we'll end up changing up that Magmortar and Electivire deck. Alright, so I think I get the gist of how this deck is gonna run. Alrighty, we are going first. And we have Igglybuff. Ooh, that's actually good. You want to go first with Igglybuff to put the opponent to bed, and hopefully top deck a Darkrai, which we literally just top decked a Darkrai. So now we can put him down, Sleep Lullaby, and that's it. We're doing 10 damage, plus putting them to bed, plus doing 20 damage per turn, and that is a very lethal start that we have against the Suicune. Yes, they have energy advantage, but they won't be able to do anything if they can't wake up. And if they Sabrina, we still have Double Leaf in the deck just to give us the best possible chance of starting with Igglybuff. So I will say, this is a phenomenal start so far. Very glad we were able to make this happen. Very, very, very glad. That's crazy. That is absolutely wild. Alright, and then every extra energy will go to the Darkrai in the back, and we'll Sleep Lullaby. Preferably, it would have been nice to have the other Darkrai, the Darkrai EX, so we can ping the opponent, do even more damage. 20 damage from the ping, 10 damage from Igglybuff, 20 damage from the other Darkrai. We'd be doing 50 per turn with those 3 cards. But this is still okay. Darkrai base isn't really going to be able to do too much because we're only doing 40 damage. Still fine. They got Frogadier, which means no Greninja just yet. No ping at the moment. Doesn't mean they don't have it, because they can still ping us next turn. Got double Igglybuff. I might hold off on the double Igglybuff. Not gonna lie. We'll go put him to bed, because we don't want the Greninja to just keep pinging our Igglybuffs and being able to knock out both of them. We'll do it like this. Put him back to bed. Hopefully keep him asleep. Nice. So now I don't think he can retreat. Even if he does have a leaf, he can't. Oh, he might be running. Wait, he might be running Greninja EX. If he's running Greninja EX, he could easily swap out and then Sabrina and kill my Darkrai. In that case, I should have put Igglybuff down. I might have made a mistake. We may have very well made a mistake. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. We're going to pick up a kill here, thankfully. He'll take 20, and then all I have to do is attack one more time. Or not, never mind. I just have to end my turn and he'll die. Okay, so we get a +2. Let's go ahead and put down Professor's Research. We've got the Zorua. Finally. Put 1 energy on Zorua. Put down the training area as well. And I'm gonna Igglybuff. Why not? Because if he does Sabrina, I'd rather him take the Igglybuff. And if he wants to try to ping with his Greninja to hit my Igglybuff and then hit the active spot, I guess that's okay. That's fine. His best case scenario is ping the Igglybuff and then hit the front, or just ping my Darkrai for 20 and then hit my Igglybuff and kill it, because then he could technically kill it on the next turn after. We have a Sabrina in the deck, 9 cards, and any Sabrina will help me kill their bench Pokemon who are under 70 HP. Zoroark cleanup. He's got to have something in hand. He's got 7 cards in hand. He's got to have the rare candy. Well, not the rare candy. He's got to have just the evolution. I think he's thinking about what he wanted to do, because I'm pretty sure he had Greninja and Greninja EX. Alright, Glaceon EX. Vaporeon. So he can transfer energy all around. Ooh. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's going to transfer the energy with Vaporeon over to Glaceon, just hit and kill my Igglybuff, and once I swing in to attack him, he'll be able to swap out. It doesn't matter if I put him to bed or not. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I put him to bed or not. I'm still going to go in with Igglybuff because I got to think about what I want to do next turn. Igglybuff gives me a free retreat. Oh, I forgot about that checkup. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I should not have done that. I'm in one-shot range, aren't I? Alright, so I have a Sabrina, but I can't play it yet. I have a Zoroark. I could just stay in the active spot and not swap. Because then he won't be able to... I mean, he still could. He could ping my back Pokemon, Cyrus, and kill it, and then I'll have to worry about this in the future. If I attack for 10, he'll take 20, 40, 50. He'll go down to 90. I can't one-shot him at 90. I would have to attack with either a Darkrai and then Zoroark finishes. I think that would be the play, right? Oh no. No, I messed up by putting Igglybuff in the active spot. No, yeah, we lost. If he has Rare Candy and Greninja, all he has to do is ping the Igglybuff now. All of my Pokemon are at exactly 100 HP. We all die. But I can't live, I can't win with Igglybuff in the active spot. I have to actually attack with the Darkrai here. Sleep does nothing because he'll be able to wake up, and we have to pray he doesn't have the Rare Candy Greninja. I made a mistake, I'll be honest. I made a mistake. That checkup phase, I definitely should have not put Igglybuff in, and I should have just put Darkrai in. And then I think we would have won because we had Cyrus to bring him back. But I'm assuming he's going to have Arida. He has Eevee back to heal. So my Zoroark can't even clean up. Yeah, we would have probably lost no matter what. Yeah. Oh, that's game. That's game. We'll play it on the opponent. Water decks, man. Water decks. Even if I did start with Darkrai here, we still lose, no? Because now I still be at 100. He could kill with the Greninja. Even after everything I said that I made a mistake on, it didn't matter in the end. Assuming Igglybuff was at full HP, he would just swing in with Greninja to kill my full health Darkrai. And then next turn, he would kill the Igglybuff. Cyrus won't do us any good, right? Darkrai came a little too late, I guess. I think that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. think that's all she wrote. Alright, GG to the opponent. How's it going, Glowing Potato? Yeah, I don't know. We had a very strong start, no? But things started to fall apart after. That's our weakness, though. People who can just switch out of the active spot. Alrighty, we are going first, and I'm ready for redemption here. We've got Professor's Research. We've got Zorua with Zoroark and Darkrai and the other Darkrai. Oh, this is game. Because I think this is ideally the setup you want, right? You want one Darkrai EX, one base Darkrai, and a Zorua. And you want to build Zoroark first. Right? You want to build Zoroark first and then swap over. Yeah, this is crazy, man. That's got to be a game win. Yes, he could put energy and then swap to the Entei. Stay alive, I suppose. But I'm not sure how... I don't know how that's going to help him in the long run. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so he's opting to sacrifice his Charmander in the active spot. Which is definitely a fair enough play. Let's go ahead and Professor's Research here. Now, I did say I was going to build Zoroark first, right? Because that makes the most sense, obviously. However, I think just putting energy on Darkrai, knocking out the Charmander, right? And then letting him put a Pokemon in. I do feel like he's going to put in Charmander, which kind of sucks, I suppose. Because now even if I do put it to bed, I can't really do much. Yes, I can attack it, put it to sleep, get an extra 20 damage in. But he's just going to evolve and attack and kill me with Charmeleon. I guess the good news is that we have some damage. We've started putting damage onto it. Yeah, because he's clearly going to knock us out here. We don't have giant capes in the deck, so we can't stay alive. A giant cape would have been clutch, but I think this is A-okay. Alright, so we already predicted this was going to happen, but I still think that might have been worth still, right? That might have still been worth. Now, obviously, I can't give him the Darkrai EX. I got to give him something else. So I'll just give him the base Darkrai. And that's perfectly fine. Top decking an Igglybuff would be clutch. If this is an Igglybuff. Alright, Igglybuff is down. Leaf is down. We're going back over to the Igglybuff. Energy is going back onto the Darkrai. Attacking for 10, which we're going to put him down to 20, which then he's going to take another 20 because he's going to bed. Good night, bad dreams. He's out of here. We don't have to worry about a single Mega Charizard this entire game. Both Charmanders are out for the count, or down for the count, rather. We have just one Entei EX to deal with. A singular Entei EX. Can we do it? Who can't one-shot our Darkrai, mind you. He cannot one-shot our Darkrai, and I think we can two-shot him, so we should be good. Even if he Flame Patches all the way up, double Flame Patch all the way up, we should still be fine. I think he knows that we're going to be fine, so he's trying to think about building a second Entei to swap between both of them. But I don't think he's going to be able to pull it off. I think we'll be A-okay here. So let's go ahead. We're going to finish building this Darkrai. Pokeball. We're looking for a Cyrus to bring back. Honestly speaking. Let's go ahead and Darkrai here. There's 5 cards in hand make me want to actually copycat, but the odds of me not finding Cyrus could still be high. I'm pretty sure he's lost, right? I'm pretty sure he's lost. I might be trolling by not using copycat here and using red instead. Especially because, like I said, we need that Cyrus. Sabrina. Oh man. Okay, yeah, we 100% should copycat it. I'm getting a little too greedy at the moment. Wait, no. Copycat doesn't change anything, chat. We lost on field. Copycat changed nothing. He was gonna Sabrina me no matter what. Even if I did copycat and get Cyrus in hand, and he'd still kill Zoro, Darkrai, or my other Zorua. Dang, we have some weak Pokemon, man. We have some pretty weak Pokemon. That's crazy. I'll let him smash. We'll let him get the final hit. But that's crazy to think about. No, that's crazy to think about. No matter what, we would have lost. Because we only have one Pokemon that can survive an Entei at 120 damage. Huh. Maybe it was the beginning play then. Maybe I should have built Zorua at the start. Who knows? Sabrina is such a good Pokemon card. Very strong, man. Very strong. Yeah, Sabrina is a game changer. All right, we'll just go again. All right, we are going second. We've got Zorua. I'll put down a Darkrai as well, and then I'll enter because I don't really know what I want right now. Not sure if we want double Darkrai or not. We'll just wait and chill. Chill for now and see. We haven't been able to attack with Zoroark yet. I get Absol. Okay. So I can knock him out right here, right now. I'm gonna throw Training Stadium down too. Why not? I want to save the last spot just in case. You never know. Heads. Not bad, not bad. We're still trying to just play it safe. I don't want to put down all of my... I don't want to show all my cards just yet. This is like the first time we're actually able to attack with Zorua. I'm heavily surprised and shocked to see this. Alright, we got the copycat. I'm gonna build another. And then I'm gonna copycat. I should have copycatted before I put energy down, honestly speaking. Ooh. I guess that's okay, actually. So if I Igglybuff, right? And I swap. And I attack. I don't have to worry about the 50-50 heads flip. Instead, I put him to bed. Darkrai, bad dreams. We knock him out. We get our +2 guaranteed. We're good to go. All I need to do is find my Zoroark and a Sabrina. We can kill the Froakie and we win. We can skip the Mega Absol. And that's it. Right? We can skip the Mega Absol. Now, depending on what he gets rid of here, I'm assuming he'll get rid of my Professor's Research. I guess it doesn't really matter who I go in with. Ah, he's got the rare candy. Oh, that's wild, man. So now all of our Pokemon die in one hit because Zoroark is at 100. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. I think we've lost. Oh no, not my Zorua. I think we've lost, chat. He's gonna get rid of the Professor's Research most likely here. Could be another Igglybuff. Oh, we needed it to be Igglybuff so I could put him to bed and stop him from attacking this turn. Whew. I think that's game, right? Pretty sure that's game. By no means is he gonna even bother Cyrusing the Darkrai. He's gonna just go ahead and... He wouldn't Cyrus the Darkrai. He would just Cyrus the other Zoro. I mean, I guess I could have retreated to buy time and force him. I mean, what are my options, right? I guess I could have just stayed on Darkrai and let him attack. But then he would Cyrus and attack it and bring it in anyways. I need a top deck Professors to win. If Zoro dies and I move to Igglybuff to put him to sleep, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have swapped to Igglybuff so soon for the exact lethal. I should have probably attacked with Zorua, knock him out, and then... I mean, the deck doesn't feel too great. I am making some tiny little misplays, but it just doesn't feel... It also doesn't feel good. I'll play a couple more games and see. But it also does not feel good. Yeah, he also wins from the double ping, which is why I needed Professors to draw me the evolution and the Igglybuff, the other one. All right, we're going first Darkrai. I mean, some of the games we've misplayed, Ryan, but when you're looking at the matches we're going up against, like the first game we're going up against a water deck who can swap out with Greninja EX and change the energy with Vaporeon. It doesn't matter who we put to bed, the sleep isn't going to do anything. The second game, we have an Entei who's able to do 120 damage, and all of our Pokemon have less than 100 HP, or 100 or less. Like, some of this stuff is just not going to work, right? Some of the stuff is just not going to work. So I could Sabrina, put him to the bench. Thinking this is going to be a Professor's Research and not Sabrina. We've got Iggly. I'm going to put energy on Zorua. I'll end turn. You want to save the other spot for a Darkrai EX ideally, right? Because you want Darkrai EX to be on the bench with at least Darkrai and then Igglybuff to be in the front line attacking. Whew, man, oh man. There goes the Leaf. I was hoping to top deck that. Alright. We've got Zoroark. Now I'm going to Leaf, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to just Leaf out to my Igglybuff, realistically speaking. And then I'm going to double Darkrai down. And then I'm going to build the Zoroark completely and fully. And once Igglybuff dies, then we can put the Darkrai EX in. So now Zoroark is completely built. He's doing 90 damage right now. So worst case, this guy wakes up. And he's able to swing in with Psychic Sphere. Not only is he in one-shot range if I can top deck my Darkrai EX, but he won't be able to build up Giratina on the back. Oh, he has Gardevoir EX. Okay, he's not in one-shot range. We're only able to do 110 damage. He's 10 damage off. All right, so now this is when we want a Sabrina. After he attacks, we want to Sabrina now with Zoroark. Because either he gives me the Ralt and I kill it, or he gives me the Giratina and I can damage it for 90. And he won't be able to attack with Giratina. So I think a Zoroark Sabrina is going to be the play here. Too much energy to build up a Darkrai. I do think I put another Zoroark down and start building a second one though, just in case. Ooh, that's big. That's big. Let's Zoroark or Zorua build up another one and attack. Now we're invincible. Don't have to worry about the Gardevoir EX. We are invincible. Which does mean I get a free hit on anyone he brings in. He could be running Dawn in the deck. I wouldn't be surprised. But I think Gardevoir EX is what he was mainly trying to go for, so he could build up triple energy for both his Giratina and his Mewtwo. Okay, I've got red. Honestly speaking, I should have just built a Darkrai, because I don't think we're going to be able to find that Zoroark in time. I should have built the Darkrai. What was I thinking, chat? Because I could have had 2 energy on Darkrai, and then I could have done 60 and put him to bed, and done 40 extra. Building a second Zorua might have been the misplay in hindsight, and we might have to actually, hopefully, land heads on Zorua to win. I might have made a mistake, but we can bring it back. It's either we find Zoroark or we find Igglybuff. That's 2 and 8. There's a 25% chance. Or we find a Professors that can also help us out. We got a 25 to like 30-ish% chance to... Oh, wait. This is still the same play. I still need to find... No, it's still a 25% chance. I can't win without finding you-know-who. And it's all because I chose not to build up that Darkrai, because I thought we'd build a second Zoroark. But no, I should have counted the energies. Darkrai is way too much. Copycat. I can't copycat and Cyrus. I could copycat and try to find a Igglybuff to put him to bed and then hope he stays asleep, but then we're going to be relying on both his head flip or my head flip. I'd rather I Cyrus and go off of our head flip. Oh, let's see. Wait, I guess I could have copycatted. No, yeah, it would have been copycat for 3 and try to find the Zoroark. Yeah, just land heads here. We got it. Womp, womp, womp. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all she wrote. That is all she wrote. I should have just built the Darkrai from the get-go. I think, I'm going to be honest, I feel like the addition of Zoroark in the deck is making the deck weaker. Yes, we can argue and say the misplay was not obviously building the Darkrai. That's hindsight after the fact and everything. But this is a Zoroark deck. And we're never playing Zoroark because we're just building Darkrai. So why do we have Zoroark in the deck? Building a deck around Zoroark is just making the deck weaker when you want to play around Zoroark, but then realizing, wait, we can't actually play around this Pokemon at all. We have to just never build him and just build Darkrai's instead. At that point, just kick him out and put in other Pokemon, right? Because out of all 4 games we've played, we're 0-4 and we have yet to actually utilize Zoroark to his potential. It's always just don't build him. Just don't build him. Deck does feel like it could be a little better, because then my mind wouldn't have to think about Zoroark at all. I'll play one more game. I've not played Pokemon Champions yet, no. I wanted to buy it on the Nintendo Switch 2 so I could potentially resell it in the future whenever I get tired of it. But I don't have a Nintendo Switch 2 yet. Which means I would have to wait until I get one. But I might end up selling my Nintendo Switch 1 to get it. I've got 2 Nintendo Switch 1s. Alright, we're off to a good start. We are going to leaf off of this, obviously. So we're going first, and we've got 2 leafs, right? We might as well utilize this over a professor's research. Yeah, he gets Sabrina and we get back to where we are, but at least we get to put him to bed, prevent him from attacking. Oh wait, no, he can attack technically. He's got that boosted evolution. He could evolve into a Jolteon and just swing and kill me, and then I'm stuck and can't do anything. Uh-oh. Forgot about the Jolteon. Yeah, how is Pokemon Champions for those who have played it, out of curiosity? What do you guys think about Pokemon Champions? Have you played it? Is it good? Would you recommend it? Let me put down Zorua. Put down Professors as well. I probably should have copycatted. If we can find another Darkrai, we can knock out Hoppip. That's it. Darkrai, Zorua. Put energy on Zorua. Double Darkrai. So he gets knocked out. Once he knocks out Igglybuff, then I could just switch from Zorua and go to Igglybuff and attack and put him to bed again. Yeah, he already knows, man. He already knows. That was our first win. That was our first win, and again, it's without Zoroark doing anything. Extremely fun for you. Easy to get into as well. Okay. So if you're saying if you've never played Pokemon ever, period, you think it's still easy to just hop in and get into Pokemon Champions? Not saying that I have never played Pokemon. I have played Pokemon. Don't get me wrong. I have played Pokemon. Just kind of asking for the curiosity's sake. My Pokemon experience is a little way back. Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Diamond, Pearl. Old school Nintendo DS. Alright, chat. The Zoroark deck, I don't want to talk about it too much. I'm not too fancy on it, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, I'm not too fancy on it. This is the newer deck. Magmar, Magmortar, Electabuzz, Electivire, Pichu, Pokeballs, all that good stuff. Same thing, double leaf. Both Magmortar and Electivire are from the newest set, Mega Shine, so we'll try and see if they have some synergy together. We have Magmar with a Stoke, because we need 3 energy for him. And then we have Electabuzz with no ramp, because the new Electivire is only just 2 energy. So I figured it'd be fine, right? I figured it'd be fine. We don't really need to ramp up for that extra energy, unless I wanted to retreat off of it to Magmortar or something. But I think we're okay. I think this is good. Even this deck is worse. Hey. Calm down, Ryan. Calm down. Look, we know you recommended the Zoroark deck, and the Zoroark deck didn't perform like you thought it would. 1 in 4, not the greatest. But I think this deck here can cook. All right, give it a chance. I feel like this deck can definitely cook, and I'm looking forward to this deck more than the Zoroark deck, because it feels like at least we can survive. We're not at 120 or 100 HP, which is way too low in my opinion. 100 HP is just insanely low, right? Insanely low. So let's see. Let's make some magic happen here. We're going first, which is very good, actually. Because we have Pichu, we have Electabuzz, and we have a Magmar. Ding, ding, ding. We can put energy on Electabuzz. We can evolve Electabuzz into Electivire, and we can start doing 120 damage against the Entei, knocking him out, and we're ready to go just like that. That's crazy. That is a phenomenal start. This deck is looking very good. Training area going down, and I will go ahead and crackly toss. Highly doubt he's gonna red card or anything. I only have 2 cards in hand. But we're set. We're set. That's it. Part of me wishes that we could have put a red in the deck, because 120 is not hitting that 130 threshold for the Enteis and the Suicunes going around, but the training stadium does put us to 130 damage, which can knock out a couple of Pokemon out there, I think, right? A couple of Pokemon. There's Raikou at 130. My Electivire and Magmortar is at 130. I don't know. I can't. It can knock out Suicune 130 because of the type weakness. But no, yeah, we might want to actually reconsider that. So let's go ahead and swap out from Pichu. Let's go to Electivire. Let's go throw that in, and we are ready to attack. Oh, I need Magmortar on the bench. My bad. We're doing only 60. We're doing only 60. I forgot, we need the evolution. I was like, let's get this beefy damage in. Let's go. All right, false alarm. Everyone calm down. I repeat, calm down. We're still waiting at the moment. It doesn't look like they want to build their Entei at all. They're just trying to actually, you know what? I'm going to go all in on this. I'm going to copycat while putting down the Magmar, because we are looking for that Magmortar. We're going to be drawing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is, and we're done. Magmortar's on the bench. Energy's on the Magmortar. And we are attacking for 130. They don't even have their Solgaleo out yet. Their Entei was supposed to be trying to find Solgaleo, but we were able to knock out Entei extremely quick, extremely fast. And all we got to do is Sabrina if they do try to swap off of Magirna. And that's a done deal. Like, say hypothetically they had another Entei that they're throwing down. All I got to do is Sabrina. It's Cosmog. They're definitely not going to be swapping into a Cosmog. Melioda to find a random Psychic Pokemon. Oh, they're going Lunala? Wait, what? Why would they want more Psychic Pokemon? Unless they're running Lunala. But why would they run Lunala when they're running Steel Energy or Metal Energy? I'm confused right now, man. They had Entei, Magirna, and Cosmog, which look like they're going into Solgaleo. But why do they have Melioda, who's bringing you Psychic Pokemon? Who's that one Psychic Pokemon they're looking for? I don't know. You tell me. But Electivire Magmortar so far is doing work. The synergy, man. I told you this deck would be good. The deck is cooking a little bit. I do wish that we could throw in one red, like I said. A red and they're dead. But I don't know. Do we need that double leaf? I'll have to keep playing some games and find out. We may or may not need the double leaf. This deck is so much better. Too early to say right now. We'll see. I have high hopes though. Alright, we're going first and we have Electabuzz. We do have double leaf in the deck, which is part of the reason why. Because if we do top deck a Pichu, per se, out of this Pokeball, we only have one singular Pichu. So the odds of finding Pichu are very slim, but it seems like the game just wants to give me exactly what we want. So we are going to be leafing out, going to that Pichu, and having a fantastic start here, which is nice. Some might argue and say we could throw in double baby Pokemon, which might be better for us anyways, and kick out one of the leaves. So we have double leaf, yes, but once we at least start one single time with Pichu, we're okay. We could arguably kick out leaf for another Pichu. I don't know. We'll see. I think the reason why we keep double leaf is because we're generating two energy types, fire and lightning. And if we start with Magmar in the active spot going this, that's perfectly fine, right? All right, so I could Sabrina. It's from my hand and my deck is chosen at random. So he is going to be doing 70 damage to us. He will knock us out on Pichu a million quadrillion %, right? I think we gotta race. We gotta race and find the Electivire. I didn't find the Electivire. Chat, we are actually cooked. We are dead. I should have just Sabrina'd, so at the very least, we're getting rid of that old Amber and kicking that out. Nah, we're cooked. We're cooked. Unless he ends up... No. He could use the ability from Magmar and ramp up. Theoretically speaking, he could be using Magmar's ability because it's still in the deck. And all he would do is get fire energy right now and not kill us. That would be ideal. That would be chef's kiss. Come on. Come on. What was it? I didn't get a chance to see, did I? Oh, snap. 60 damage. Or 50 damage. Uh-oh. Speaking of Magmar, there we go. I've got to keep using Professors, I think. We got the Electivire. Electivire is down. Magmar is down. 60 damage, which is not quite there yet because of that giant cape. Lucky ice pops. And he is indeed getting lucky. For at least one. What's happening right now? Who did he use? Yes, he used Magmar Stoke. Have fun with that fire energy. Oh, man. And now I get to Magmortar on the bench and do 130 big damage to knock him out. Yes, he's going to have another Mew, and that's terrifying. Because he could technically take the Electivire in my hand. I mean, it's a 50-50, I think, right? Actually, no, it's a 33%. It's a 33% chance he grabs Magmar again. No, 25%. 25%. 25% Magmar. 25% he hits me with the Electabuzz. Okay. Get your filthy Team Rocket out of here. Come on. 50% chance Electabuzz. Electabuzz! There it is. 50% chance Electabuzz or Magmar. And then it would have been one of the bigger hits on the other side. We'll take it, man. We'll take it. Alright, I don't have to worry about anything else now. Yeah, that's it. We put down Electabuzz, I attack, I knock him out, and then we have a Sabrina ready to go for that fossil. But he doesn't even have any energy on the Aerodactyl. 2-0 so far with the Electivire. Mew is very terrifying. We have yet to play the Mew. It's very good if you can start attacking early, but if they don't know what cards you have in the deck, they're going to find out that it's not going to help them. You know, stoking is good for us, not good for him. All right, Gengar and Swanna deck try. We did try it, I think, the other day. Wait, why did I put that we're 1-1? We're 2-0. I don't know why I updated the deck list differently. All right, we're 2-0 so far. Bro thought I'm gonna win using Mew today. I mean, Mew's a funny Pokemon. They were cooking a little bit. You definitely were, you know. Alrighty, we are going... Okay, we're going second. Bear with me. We are going second. We have Magmar. Now, this is the reason why we have double Leaf in the deck. Because Magmar is a Stoke Pokemon, which needs Fire Energy. Do we have any Fire Energy? We do not have any Fire Energy, which means that we need to retreat into a different Pokemon because we're generating Lightning Energy. I put dual energy. I didn't go raw fire energy, unfortunately. We do have dual energy, sadly. But we'll just have to make use of what we can here. And hopefully we can find a leaf. We're definitely going to have a stadium card. Electabuzz. We got fire coming up. I am going to Electabuzz down. Losing 3 cards for 4 isn't that worth, so I think Professor's Research is going to be the better play right now. We got the Pokeball. We got another Electabuzz. I don't think putting Lightning on Magmar makes any sense, so I'll just put the Lightning on Electabuzz, and then we'll end turn. I can always fire next turn, Stoke, and then I'm ready to go if he wants to even swing in with the Indeedee. Maybe he won't. Right? Maybe he doesn't want to actually do it. There goes the Plaza. We figured that was going to come in. We knew he had a stadium card. It was only a matter of when, not if. We gotta brace ourselves right now. Yeah, we definitely gotta brace ourselves. Oh, going with the ramp. Now the question is, does he have double stadium? Let's go ahead and evolve the Electivire on the bench. I am going to stadium to override his stadium. And I'm going to copycat to get rid of 2 for 3 because we don't need Cyrus or Poke Center Lady yet, I don't think. And then we're going to go ahead and... Ooh, this is good. This is good. This is good. I want to Stoke before I evolve. I think we're going to finally swing in with Magmortar. Usually I want to be swinging in with Electivire. Right? Especially because we're doing 130. I can knock out the Indeedee right now, and then I can just Sabrina the next turn. But with a Giratina being able to do 130 back to me, that is also very terrifying, right? That is also very terrifying. So yes, I could swap for Magmar. I could leaf off of Magmar right now. Go into the Electivire, kill the Indeedee, go up +2. He'll be able to attack me with Giratina. And then I'm cooked, right? And even if I Sabrina, I'm dead, right? I'm dead at the end of the day. So I don't think that's the play. I don't think that's the play. Instead, I think the play is going to be Professors to try to find my Cyrus. We got to re-find our Cyrus. There it is. Nice. Put the Magmar down in case I need another Magmortar. Let's put the Magmortar here. It's energy. And then we attack for 80 while also hitting the bench and spreading that damage out, because now I can Cyrus the Giratina and kill it with my Electivire, and I won't be able to get one shot back by him. His Mega Gengar at most is doing 120. I'll be able to live and still be able to swing in and hit him. And in a battle of attrition of swinging each other back and forth, I think we end up winning that fight because he needs to knock out 3 of my Pokemon who are at 130, and he's only able to do 120. Doesn't matter if he heals the Mega Gengar, that's perfectly fine. I think so far this is looking good. This is looking very good. Ooh, does he have Dawn? He's got to have Dawn, right? No, he's gonna Broken Space Bellow. I don't even need to Cyrus. I can save my Wow. I can save my Cyrus for one of the other Pokemon. So I am going to Leaf out. Keep all that nice energy on us. Let's go to Electivire. Let's swing in for that 130. Exact lethal because of training area. Boom, knock him out. He's done. +2. And we've got Sabrina and Cyrus at our disposal. Even if he does use Mars on us. Oh, I'll never be able to Sabrina or Cyrus because of Mega Gengar. I forgot. Oh, I forgot. But he won't be able to attack yet to actually put that effect into play, because he needs 4 energy and Mega Gengar takes so long to ramp up. Nah, we're good. We're good. Even if he did attack, again, he's not killing us. 120 damage. I still get to hit him for 130. And I still have 2 other Pokemon on the bench that he has to deal with, right? So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and bring in the Cyrus. I could have easily just attacked right here for 130 and he wouldn't be able to slug me back or do anything. So easy pickup, easy win. Not too bad. This deck is 3-0 at the moment. Both of them are doing work. Magmortar, definitely MVP, allowing us to hit, and then Cyrus the Giratina. But hypothetically, that was the play, but he ended up just giving us the Giratina anyways. I don't know why he did that. I think he forgot we were doing 130 damage. So not bad. Either way, it worked out. Nice. I told you, man, the Magmortar and whatchamacallit? Doing some work. This deck is good. This deck is good. Yeah, I completely forgot he was not able to actually attack just yet. Which was good for us. All right, we're going first, and we have Pichu and Electivire against Froakie and Psychic. Question mark. Wondering what that's going to be about. We got Magmortar. We only have one Pokemon supporter in hand, so of course we're only going to be playing the one card. Professor's Research. I don't know if we want another Electivire or another Magmortar. I'll be honest with you. I think we go double Electivire, truth be told. Double Electivire seems good, in my opinion. All right, so we have Electivire built up, ready to go. Since we went first, we get to evolve first. They can't evolve on Froakie, so unless they swap out of the active spot with Froakie, I get to kill him without even needing Magmortar, and it doesn't even matter. They don't even want to play. They already know that we are ramping up extremely quick. We got multiple ways to ramp. Whether we go first, whether we go second, we've got the ramping potential, and that is it, my friends. Yet again, another win. Very quick, 4-0. I don't know what to tell you, chat. We are popping off right now. Completely different from the Zoroark deck that did not do a whole lot. How's it going, Cubber? Hope you're doing well. All right, let's get it going. Everyone is afraid of the sleep stats, the sleep strats. I wouldn't necessarily say that, but all right, we are going first, and we've got Pichu while generating fire energy. Going first while generating fire energy. Let's see who we get out of this. It's either Magmar or Magmortar. It is Magmar. Now, that's not the end of the world. Yeah, it's not Electivire. Would have been nice, but we do have the evolution already for Magmortar. That's A-okay. It's going to take him quite a bit to build up here, especially if he doesn't have Brock this turn. I mean, if he does have Brock, he'll be able to actually attack me on the next turn, which is going to be very terrifying. All right, no Brock this turn. Let's hope no Brock on the next turn. Let me get a first hit in, please, if you don't mind, right? All right, another Magmar. I might as well just double Magmar, huh? We need at least one fire to attack, so I'm going to put fire on this. And I'll get this Magmar leveled up. He's ready to go next turn, and then we'll crackly toss Magmar. And now we are primed and ready. Magmortar is going to be able to attack bench Pokemon, so if he does put a bench Pokemon down, then Cyrus is looking good. He's double professored with nothing yet. Interesting. Well, I don't need to Leaf and I don't need to Cyrus, so let's go ahead and Professor's Research here. Got the Electivire, we got the training area. Let's go ahead and just training area, because I don't think he's going to have any Pokemon Stadium cards. We'll go ahead, retreat into the Magmortar, put our third energy on. Probably get the other Magmortar going too. And then we'll just go ahead and attack 80, I suppose, which is technically going to be 60 because of his heavy helmet. Nonetheless, we can knock him out 2 times, and Mega Steelix will take fire damage, an extra 20, so it kind of negates the heavy helmet if he evolves right here. And I think Mega Steelix needs 4 energy to attack. Right? Ooh, do I have any healing in the deck? Uh-oh. We got Electabuzz. So I won't be able to do any damage to him. I'd rather him not get a free kill on me. I go back into my Pichu. I build up energy here. And I crackly toss the other lightning energy onto my Electabuzz. And then we're good to go, right? Because now if he decides to dig again for 30 and not evolve an attack, then I can just Electivire and knock him out. Serena. Don't tell me he's running nothing else. So he's doing 130. I helped him out, I'm not gonna lie. I helped him out because he's able to one-shot my Electivire and stuff now. So what's the play? Magmortar is only gonna be able to do... Oh, we're cooked. No, we're cooked. I think the training stadium that I have is playing against me. Because if I didn't have that training stadium, he wouldn't be able to one-shot me so easily right now. Like he's about to. 130 is only going to be 90, right? I could have done 80 instead and lived an attack against him to allow me to do another 80. Hitting for 160 would have been strong. Yeah, no, you're a cook, chat. All of our Pokemon take 130. He's doing 130 to all of us. That's game. So I made a mistake here by putting down the training stadium. I honestly did not stop and think about how much damage Mega Steelix did. I think in my head I thought it was 110 damage. And that he would have not been able to one-shot all of my Pokemon, so... Very big misplay from us, unfortunately. Very, very, very big misplay from us. Because we can't live at all. So I guess the first loss you can say is due to user error. Myself. It would be nice if we could remove our own stadiums from play, right? That's the downside. You can't remove your own stadium from play. You got to kind of own up to what you put down. Overall, I think we could have won. I guess let this be a lesson for anyone watching and learning. I think we could have hypothetically won if it wasn't for our training area down. We could have hit twice on Electivire. We could have done an extra 80 instead. He'd be down another 80 HP before we go in with Magmortar. We wouldn't get one shots. We'd hit him for 40 each. Yeah, I think we could have had it. Hard to say. 4-1. I mean, we went 1-4 with Zoroark. Now we're 4-1 with Magmortar. Oh, and how the tables have turned, right? Mega Steelix is invincible. Yeah, I agree. Mega Steelix is very good. Play a couple more games. I feel bad about that last game. All right, we are going first and we are generating lightning energy, which is exactly what we don't want. We do not want that. It would have been nice if we were... I mean, there goes the Pichu. We need 2 energy to retreat, right? Not the end of the world. We have double leaf in the deck, 2 in 13 chance. We could hypothetically top deck it. We'll have to wait and see. But this is technically one of the worst starts we've ever had out of all the games we've had. But, I mean, we got to show it off just so we can show exactly what you guys are bound to get yourselves into. Because this is an inevitability, I want to say. Alright, thankfully no electric generator. Ooh. I did say I wanted to find the leaf, and we found the leaf. I did say we had 2 in the deck. This is the reason why we have double trouble. Now, I'm not going to evolve just yet. I'm going to put lightning energy. I'm going to crackly toss, and that's it. If he uses Sabrina on our Magmar, that's fine. He's doing 50 damage. We're living at 30. Then next turn, I'll evolve into Magmortar, and I can do 70 exactly lethal to Oricorio with fire energy being generated, and we only need 1 fire energy. So this is prime at the moment. Even if he red cards or Marses us, we have a very good chance of refinding the Magmortar. So yeah, this is the reason why we have double leaf in the deck. Technically need it. Because when you're generating dual energy types, yeah, we could talk about another Pichu or another baby Pokemon, but I think double leaf might be better. Who knows though? Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong here. Alright, we've got the Electabuzz. Not too shabby. We've got the Magmar. Also not too shabby. Not afraid of the Oricorio, so I don't really need to Sabrina IMO. I don't need to Sabrina into that. I'd rather just try and knock out this Tapu Koko as soon as possible. So I'm going to retreat, go into my Magmortar, and we're swinging. Knock him out. See if he has any healing right now. Oh, just in time, actually. Just in time. And he's got the lucky ice pops as well. That's fine. As long as we can generate at least 1 lightning energy for my Electivire in the back, then we should be A-okay. I don't think we have anything to worry about. Surely, right? Trying to give us the benefit here. We might be in a bad spot. I don't mean to say that out loud, but ooh, electric generator again. I mean, Oricorio, we don't have to worry about. We can one-shot it. We're not running any EXs like we mentioned. Training Stadium, and we're generating lots of fire, so Tapu Koko is at a base 130. Yes, okay. So let's Training Stadium, or let's Electivire. Oh, if I Electivire, I can't build up the energy. That's bad. I have to actually lose all my energy here. Give up completely. I guess I'll do this. Training Stadium, just so I can thin my hand in case he tries to Mars me here or something. And then I'll crackly toss the Electabuzz. Because now I have options, right? I can always go back into my Magmortar if I want to, or I can Electivire. But Electivire should be able to knock out the Tapu Koko at 130. Dang, starting planes. I can still knock him out, as long as he doesn't kill my Magmortar. As long as he doesn't have a Cyrus here. Oh, wait, no, I can't knock him out. I should have held on to the Stadium card. That's my bad. Most people don't run Mars and Red Card anymore. They run Copycat, so I guess my fear of Red Card and Mars... You know, I don't really need to be fearful as much as I think I need to. Professor's Research. Because now what sucks is I can't one-shot him. He'll be able to hit me for 90, and then they'll be able to trade. The thing is, I can still just kill the Oricorio and trade off of that with my Electivire. So I think, in the grand scheme of things, we still win this. I'm pretty sure we still win. But if we don't, it was definitely because we did not hold on to our training stadium. Or training area, rather. Let's wait and see. I'm going to hold my breath and pray that we can come out on top here. I'm trying to think about what other cards he'd have in the deck that could technically help him. He'll never be able to attack with Indeedee. He'd have to Lucky Ice Pop all the way up. Oh man, he could Lucky Ice Pop all the way back up. I can't remember if he already used the ability on Indeedee or not. Please don't land heads. Let's go. Okay. No heads. No more Ice Pops. He's got the other Oricorio. Only one singular card in hand. Might be a copycat. Cyrus to bring in the Magmortar. I think I've lost. All because of the starting planes. Not being able to one-shot the Tapu Koko decimated us, man. Absolutely decimated. I could retreat and attack, but I'm getting nowhere, right? I bring him to 40, he goes to 60. Yeah, I'll accept defeat. That was my bad, chat. That was an easy game win for us, but I threw it. I threw it because I did not hold on to the stadium card. I think it's because back in the day for Pokemon Pocket, if you hold on to 4 cards in your hand, you are getting red carded or Marsed every single time. Like, you are getting absolutely rolled. Right? You are getting rolled. But nowadays, no one really runs red card Mars to knock you out. They want to run copycat your hand. They want to copy everything. But I think it's because I've experienced all of that, sadly. I'll have to keep that in mind. Definitely have to keep that in mind. Try Volkner in the deck, you think? All right, we're going first. We got Magmar and Electivire. This will be the last game we play, so let's hope that we can come out on top here. We got a Pokeball and we have Leaf. So if we find, say, Pichu, we could have leafed out to the Pichu. Part of me wants to copycat right now. So I think I will double Electivire and copycat, go from 1 to 3. It seems like a very strong start on our part. Oh yeah, especially into the double professors. That's great. All right, not bad. That actually seems pretty good. We'll take it. Not too shabby. They've got double Darkrai. They can put us to bed. We have to just sacrifice the Electivire in the front, I think. I don't think we're going to be able to get the Electivire out of there safely. Definitely not. Yeah, definitely not. Oh? No energy built, though. That might be good for us. That might be good. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, we do wake up, but they do get to do 50 damage. Sabrina could be good to make them lose energy even more. Right? I mean, I could, worst case scenario, energy on the Electabuzz, attack the Igglybuff. Igglybuff's dead, he goes Swablu, sings, kills me. But then I can Sabrina next time to get him stuck on a Darkrai. That might be the better play. Let's go ahead and Professors. Yeah, that might be the better play, honestly. So I think I'm gonna energy here. And I don't even want to evolve. I don't think I want to evolve anything. I might be messing up completely by playing this extra safe. I know I just talked about not getting hit with any Mars or red cards. But I think I'm testing the limits right now. I'm definitely testing the limits on when this guy will eventually hit us. It's only a matter of time. I have faith, though. I don't think he's gonna hit us with a red card. Nice. So he is stuck on the dark right now, which is beautiful. It's nice. I could evolve into an Electivire to knock him out, which is good, because then I just have to Sabrina late game and then we win. So I think we get greedy here. I'm doing 130 once Magmortar goes down. Not gonna Sabrina now. I'm not gonna Leaf now. I'm gonna go ahead and Professor's Research again. That's gonna be our Pichu. We're looking for another Electabuzz. I'll put the Pichu down. Got the Magmortar down. Let's go ahead and hit for 130. I'm pretty sure Mega Altaria can do 100 damage. Right now he's doing 70. He's doing 70. I'm at 80. Oh no, he's doing 80 because of the training area. I forgot. So it's going to be able to one-shot us. That's perfectly fine. But again, we have a Sabrina to seal the deal. And all we're going to do is Pichu, put energy on Electabuzz, let Pichu tank the damage, and we are done. That's it. Game, right? Game, set, match. I don't want to Leaf. I don't want to Sabrina too early because they could have a Leaf off of the Darkrai. So let's go ahead. How much Pokemon? We have 3 Pokemon left. I'm nervous right now. I ain't gonna lie. I am very, 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 very nervous. I'm gonna Leaf to get rid of all of my cards. Okay, maybe I don't Leaf. %33% chance. If I don't top deck it, what do I do? Oh, part of me wanted to just go all in on Magmar, I'm not gonna lie, because I could have put double lightning and then the fire and then Magmortar Sabrina next turn and either hit the Darkrai and get him stuck on it for the whatchamacallit damage. Oh no, I'm nervous right now, chat. I'm gonna rely on the 33% chance we top deck Electivire, but if we don't, I'm gonna have to Sabrina still. I'm gonna have to just Sabrina and then just stall for 1 turn and do nothing. Mistakes may have been made right now. Mistakes may have been made. He's got the Rocky helmet on, which doesn't really change anything, to be honest. Doesn't change anything. We're gonna go in with Electivire. 33% chance we find the other Electivire. Did not find it. Again, I'm gonna Sabrina, because that's like the only thing I can do right now, I think. It's either he puts in Igglybuff and I win, or he puts in Darkrai and hopefully I can... Oh, I can't get him stuck on it. Never mind. Wait, what? Why'd he give Iggly? He could have put Darkrai in and then put 2 energy and then retreat and then go into the Mega Altari and attack anyone I put in and then Cyrus me when he technically had lethal on field, but I think he felt bad for me because I didn't find what I wanted. And now in hindsight, I should have just put all the energy on Magmar if Magmortar and did that. I don't understand what he did, but I'll take it. Thank you. I think he forgot how quickly we killed all the other Pokemon. He probably forgot how quickly we knocked out his other Darkrai and his other Igglybuff because of how fast we were ramping up and stuff. And he's like, wait a minute, what? That was the last Pokemon? When did he, you know? I've had that happen as well. I've played the game so quick, and I'm just wondering how they managed to finish because I didn't realize that they already had +2. But we'll take it. Maybe he had pity on me. It's hard to say. I'll never know. It worked out. At the end, I don't think I should have gotten greedy on that 33%. I probably should have gone all in on Magmortar and then Sabrina, thinking he'd go in with Darkrai, attack for like 80 on the Darkrai, and then he swaps back the Mega Altaria, and then I can Cyrus the Darkrai back. That would have been a guaranteed win versus just hopefully winning a 33%. So a little bit of food for thought right there. Definitely. How's it going, Joseph? Let's talk about it. Alright, so this is the Magmortar plus Electivire deck. It's running the newest Magmortar and Electivire. We made a deck like this before with Magmortar and Electivire, the Smoke and Mirrors deck. Surprisingly, that synergy did very well. I was happy about it. And this variant, which is the newest one from the Mega Shine expansion, is also doing pretty well. Thundering Volcano plus Incendiary Thunder. I don't know what we would call it. Incendiary Volcano. Volcanic Thunder. I don't know, but this is the Magmortar plus Electivire deck. I haven't thought of any cheeky names just yet. So we have Electivire 2 energy. If Magmortar is on your bench, it's attack to 70 more, so you're going from 50 to 120. And we have a starting plains or training area, which goes from 120 to 130, able to knock out some pretty decent Pokemon out there, like another Magmortar, another Electivire if you're going up against it. I think Raikou, Tapu Koko EX is exactly at 130, and DD is exactly at 130. Able to deal with the Oricorios just fine. Seems good. And then we have Magmortar. If Electivire is on your bench, it also does 20 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So very good. Since this does need 3 energy to ramp up, we do have Stoke Magmar just to help us out with that. And that'll put us at what? 1 fire and then 2 fire once we do Stoke. And then all we need are just 2 colorless, 3 energy total. So we have Pichu to help ramp up a little bit, mainly for the Electivire. If we're going to Stoke anyways on Magmar, I'd rather keep the Stoke Fire energy on him, if anything. And Pichu can be used for the Electabuzz. We don't have the ramping Electabuzz. We do have the energy attacking Electabuzz because of Chinglings and Igglybuffs who like to put you to bed. A lot of the meta is revolving around Chingling and Igglybuff right now, which means 30 damage. We're able to knock it out just fine. And plus, you only need 2 energy on Electivire to attack, unlike other Electivires where you want multiple energy, like the other one here where it says you need 2 extra energy to do 80 more damage to 120. This, we only need 2 singular energy with Magmortar on the bench for that effect. So seems good. I think the Head Bolt Electabuzz is fine. 1 Pichu, good. We're running 2 separate energies, and because we don't know whether we're going to start with Magmar, which is a 2 retreat cost, say if you're going second with Magmar and you're generating lightning energy as your first energy, that's not good, right? Hence why we have double leaf in the deck. 2 leafs in the deck and 1 baby Pokemon, because if we start with Pichu, then, well, we're good, but if we start with Magmar, we're not good, and if we start with Electabuzz, but we're generating fire energy, we're also not good, hence why we want that double leaf. We still have room for the Sabrina Cyrus combo, which is very strong, Copycat, double Professors, the training area, like I mentioned, and the Pokemon Center Lady. Now, I will admit, out of all the games we've played about 7. We were 5-2. I have not played Poke Center Lady not a single time. I don't think I've seen it in my hand out of the games we've played. So I could technically say, hey, kick out Poke Center Lady, go with something else, maybe like an X speed if you really want to for even more retreat ability. Or maybe you could put in like a red, or maybe a lucky ice pop, maybe a giant cape, maybe another baby Pokemon if you want to do that route. Maybe a Pokemon like Sightseer who can find your stage 1s, because Sightseer, being able to get those stage 1s is basically how you're going to thrive here. Magmortar wants Electivire on the bench. Electivire wants Magmortar on the bench. You kind of need that, right? So arguably you could get rid of Poke Center Lady and go in with Sightseer. I just put a Poke Center Lady in just because, again, Igglybuffs are running around putting you to bed, and we want answers to everything here. So that is the deck. That's the deck list here. Overall, I like it. Again, we went 5-2. One of the games we've lost was completely my fault. I piloted the deck wrong, so technically we would have won that game, and I think it would have been 6-1, but I like the deck. If you guys end up playing it yourselves, let me know how it does and performs for you. And of course, if you guys have any other future deck suggestions that you would like for me to try out, then leave them down in the comments section below. Ooh, mouthful. What a mouthful indeed. That was fun. I like that deck. I like that deck. All right, chat, ladies and gentlemen, JDs and Lentilmen, it is Saturday. We've only been live for about 2 hours, but it's been a long week. I am feeling lethargic. I honestly should have made myself some coffee or something this morning, some kind of caffeine. I'm feeling tired. I woke up very early today. I woke up at like 5 a.m. It is 11:35 a.m. at the moment. So I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I am going to wrap it up here. We got 2 decks made today. One of them not so good. The other one pretty good, Magmortar. I might actually upload this Magmortar Electivire deck. We'll have to wait and see, right? So be on the lookout for that on the YouTube channel. I'll either upload it tomorrow or Monday, something like that. Next stream for us, I'll try to do another stream next week, if anything. I'm kind of waiting until ranked mode comes out. I'm not sure when it actually drops. But yeah. Chat, I'll try to be on the lookout for when ranked drops so we can actually play that. I gotta research when ranked. Maybe if I look it up now. Mega Shine Pokemon Pocket ranked mode. When is ranked coming out? I don't know. Wednesday. Okay, then I will be back on Wednesday, chat. We'll be back on Wednesday, and we'll try out some of the decks that we've made just to see how they fare. AKA, maybe the Mega Slowbro and the... I think Slowbro is going to be the best deck to play for ranked. Maybe this Houndstone. This Houndstone deck was very good. I loved it, so we might want to bring this into ranked mode as well. So I think Mega Slowbro and Houndstone we'll try out in ranked mode and see. But yeah, chat, we'll be back Wednesday. That is the plan. Hopefully I can stick to that. I'm gonna enjoy the weekend. Chat, you guys stay safe. Enjoy the weekend as well. You guys stay safe, and I will see you guys again hopefully next week for ranked mode.